Hmm. Interesting how they all rise, isn't it? Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Build, and this will be my final build of the day, and that'll be Smokey the Bear. So without further ado, let's make this awesome character. And remember guys, there is an upcoming Q&A, so make sure you search my channel, go onto older videos, and you know, make sure you find that video, upcoming Q&A number 2, so you can put your questions in if you haven't asked already. Or if you don't want to ask, that's just fine. But I want to make sure that you guys have your chance to do so. That Q&A video will be around December. And yeah, so where is he at? I think he's here. There he is. So Smokey the Bear. This will be a pretty simple character. Luckily he's wearing a hat, so that's something. He does have a weapon, believe it or not. It is a shovel. And luckily we can actually have that. So one spade, and of course our spade is going to be a dark grey. And we can go back out real quick. And we'll go to our appearance now. First of all, getting rid of the attachment piece. And now we will go to our... let's go to helmets. We want to have the ears. Well, not the ears, but I should say the hats. He has the ranger hat, but I don't think we have that as an option, so we might need to use, yep, the fedora. So if I scroll back to the top, it's there. They have sort of in the Lego Marvel games, they made it look like a cowboy hat, and that was because there was a cowboy world in there. But in here, they've sort of narrowed it down a bit to a more realistic modern day of the fedora. So we want, of course, a very light brown. Let's see. It's either this one. It's the one I just had. Oh, that's about right. This shade right here, it's right atop right below the human skin color. That'll be fine. Going to head, you want to go to preset heads and look for bronze tiger. He's got like the aggressive animalistic face you want. The only thing wrong with it is that he's got the yellow eyes, but we have to work with what we got. Luckily he has a brown face, so that'll be fine. And we can work on the rest of the character now by going to the arms, which are essentially all the top area is going to be brown because he's a bear. What we got here? Aqualad. Where's Clayface at? We'll use Clayface as the fur. We will change the brown if we can. There we go. Yeah, this is the right shade of brown you want. It's the brown underneath this pinky color. And it adds a bit of fur detail to it. Going to the hands, of course, we want to make sure they match up. And now for the body piece, we're going to get some muscle in there. So body number 4. And we're going to make sure the color matches up. So you want to have this color right underneath this pinkish color right here. And then you want those lines, so let's go to the black, and there you go. And we'll now, don't need no logo for this character. And we can just apply the simple genes. So getting Captain Boomerang, and of course getting to the gene color of your choice. I'm sticking with my generic one. And of course we need to find Music Meister's legs, I believe. Yeah, it seems to be the case. So where was he at? There they are. I'm trying to go with his most common appearance. And now we can go on to his powers, starting off with his effects. And of course these are essentially very, will have the white to them. And then the jump slam effect will be a cloud. We'll stick with the black. I guess we could make it dirty. There you go, like it's dirt there. Now we can go on to the power set, which is hold square for a lunge attack. Now we'll go to circle and we'll do probably a yell. And we'll make it like a... We'll do that and make it like a roar. Make sure that's a sonar explosion. And white's the color you want. And hold will be a destroy mode. Number 3. And then you want to go to X button, of course, for a double jump. Number 1 makes the most sense to me. Or if you want to go crazy, I suppose you could have number 2 for a bit of fun. Why not? And we can back out now. I suppose hyper jump for this character. Grapple I will put on for the Forest Ranger stuff. And I'll stick with the chain. Dark, dark grey for the chain. And of course the gravel gun, if I can get it, will be a black. And now we can move on to the upper abilities. No acrobat, I will not put that. I suppose I will put wall climbing. Going back to my thoughts on well, he was on the list, so I had to make him Venom. Now I was going to think that when I did pull Bunyan a while back, I didn't think I should need to put wall climbing on that character since he was so massive. Thanks to his growing power, it wouldn't need it. In the death battle, I know that Smokey the Bear can change his size, so I do take that into account. The super strength powers, of course. No X-ray vision. Tracking. Illumination. I guess some stealth because he's in his environment. And the last power to add is the triangle for growth. And now we can go to the personality, the orange hearts, standard health, voice free, which is already at, target module, which is the poison ivy, which is what we want, basic speed, and of course animation will be strong for the character. And then we can go on to basic information, neutral, member of, I will put, not the rogues gallery, maybe the rogues gallery I suppose. And then of course name is Smokey the Bear. Let's see if we can fill that all in. S-M-O-K-E, Smokey the Bear. I do try and get every request I get in, as long as it's following the conditions. And it's not like too out there that it's not got a humanoid body, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my full attempt at Smokey the Bear. We'll save the character now, and we'll show him off. Okay, this is Smokey the Bear, my attempt at him. He's got his shovel, which he uses as his weapon. He's got his targeted lunge, as you do. We'll show that off real quick by holding square. There you go. Awesomeness. And there's his roar by tapping his circle. And if we hold circle, we will unleash his pure bear fury. And since he's a bear, we'll get out a nice pen to go with him. Let's get up, Beast Boy. Now this is what an actual bear would look like in the Lego game, but since we can't, have big figs and stuff, we have our limitations. And of course he's got the hyper jump. And for finality, I haven't given him the increased size as he did in the death battle. So yeah, I think I did a decent job for the limitations I had for making Smokey the Bear. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And join us next time when we make our next request, which is... let's take a look here. McGruff the Crime Dog. So, that'll be an interesting one to pull off. I'll see you guys when we tackle on the Fiery Hound. And I say that because he's not a fiery hound, he's more like a fireman dog thing. But you'll see when we get there. See you when we tackle McGruff the Crime Dog. Until then, peace.